are live this morning at the Jewish Museum of Maryland, where there is now a brand new fashion exhibit.
What more could we want? So Tracy Decker is joining us now to tell us more about the exhibit. Good morning so much, and thank you for joining us, Tracy. How's it going down there? And tell us a little bit about this exhibit. We're here for all the fashion, so we can't wait to hear about it.
Good morning. Thank you for having me. Yeah, so the exhibit is called Fashion Statement, and it really examines the word fashion almost as a verb, the way we use fashion to figure out who we are, or to tell people how we are, where we belong, with whom we don't belong. It's mostly from our collection, so there's stuff as old as the 19th century and as recent as this year.
Wow, so as you walk through, is this kind of a trip through time to really see how people have dressed throughout the years? What all could you see?
It is sort of, though it's not exactly set up chronologically. We really looked at things by theme. So when you have to get dressed up, formal and fancy, when you're working, when you're wearing a t-shirt, why would you wear a t-shirt? What does your t-shirt say? When you go to synagogue or church, what are you wearing? Is it specifically religious or is it just fancy? Those are the kinds of questions that we're asking in this exhibit.
And it sounds like you guys are featuring some people, famous Marylanders who are Jewish. I saw a shout out there to Joe Flacco. Is there anyone else?
Yes, indeed. So Gil Sandler, who we lost recently, who your viewers may know from his storytelling on YPR, and also Shoshana Cardin, who was an important philanthropist. Both of them had some iconic clothing that they wore. Gil had this pork pie hat that he always wore, which we have here. And Shoshana was always with a scarf, usually purple, and we have several of her scarves.
So tell us a little bit about where all of these pieces came from. Who is loaning them to you, and what kind of story are you kind of hoping to tell visitors here?
Most of them are from our collections. We are constantly gathering. People give us things, and we have a collections committee that accepts them. Some of them were loaned, and we've been collecting for 50 years. And what we really want visitors to do is think about the choices they make about the clothing that they wear and how important clothing is. It's not just something that keeps us warm, or it's not just a functional thing. Fashion is a language, and that's what we want visitors to think about.
And what is your absolutely favorite piece of fashion that you guys have on display right now, and what does it mean to you?
So my favorite piece is this crazy ermine fur coat that I would never wear because I'm a vegetarian and I wouldn't wear fur. But it is amazing. I mean, it's real Cruella de Vil kind of a thing. But we have this quote from the woman who owned it, her daughter, from when the woman first got it, and she came home and she saw her daughter in the window and she danced a little jig because she was so excited to own this amazing fur coat. And that feeling that this piece of clothing is just right and it makes me feel good and I love having it, that I can relate with. That's my favorite piece, is the fur coat.
Us too.
Very
that
cool.
Sounds so cool.
So Tracy, tell us where you are and how long this exhibit is running so that they might be able to come stop by and visit.
We are at 15 Lloyd Street, which is in Jonestown, which is right near Little Italy. And this exhibit will be up through the through the middle of September. And you can find out more at our website, jewishmuseummd.org.
Wonderful. Well, Tracy, thank you so much for being awake so early with us to talk about this. We really appreciate it.
Yes, have a fabulous rest of your Sunday.
Thank you, you too.
Very cool.
Yes, I love that. Can't wait to see those items.